Hello, my name is Elena, and in this video we'll talk about the basics of bokeh or depth of field. First, let's start from the mode. Usually it's on the top of your camera, and the main mistake why we don't have a bokeh on the photo because we use after mode. And I always use AV, it's aperture priority mode. It's when we choose the lens aperture, but other settings we left in auto. And people sometimes ask me what camera I have for my smooth background macro photography, but the camera in this case doesn't matter, and it's all about a lens only. So on your lens you have a technical numbers. The lower number you choose, the more blurry, nice background you will get. And I have a lens with an f1.8. The expensive popular lens is 1.2. It has more blurry background, but I feel like 1.8 or even 2.8 is more than enough for my photography routine, because when we have so blurry background it becomes so artificial sometimes. So choose the aperture on your lens if you have Fujifilm or vintage lens, or in your settings with AV mode, and see the difference. When we are shooting in AV mode, your other settings will be chosen automatically by your camera. And remember, you should remember that on bright and sunny days you could have an overexposure photo because your camera is getting too much light, and to balance it, just close your aperture to 4 or to 6.1 when you have sunny landscapes. You could rent a few lenses for your camera to try the difference, or if you have a camera with a fixed lens like Fujifilm, then experiment with the depth of field on your particular lens. So in the end, use AV mode, choose the most open aperture you have, and experiment with your camera settings, because you should remember that good photo is not about expensive camera or lens, it's about how you do understand your camera and how often you go with your camera, go out to take photos, like every day or once a month. It really matters. And hope this video was helpful, and subscribe, ask your questions in the comments below, and see you soon!